Did you know that talking and communicating are two different skills? For the longest time, I used to think that talking is same as communicating. Communicating is just like a fancy word for talking. And this is despite the fact that I've done my master's in communication and journalism. And I've spent years of my life being a radio presenter and director. So in theory, I knew it, but the practicality of it, that didn't hit me till I grew up. And suddenly life started throwing me all kinds of curveballs. And I realized that the best way out of those situations is through proper communication. It's a skill I assumed I had because I was always good at talking. Even as a child, when I used to play games, it was not dolls that I took the most interest in. It was like being a teacher or role playing, like a radio jockey, something like that. So I always loved the sound of my voice. Give me a microphone, a stage, a spotlight, I'll take to it like the fish to the water, no problemo. I remember there have been times when I've hosted events in different cities and people have come up to me after the show for my autograph. For what? For just speaking for a few minutes? So that was the power of my talking, and I falsely assumed that that is equal to communication. It's not. And here is why. See, talking requires one person, communication requires two. Talking requires words and sounds, but communication requires silence, pauses, listening. Talking does not require a fixed outcome, but a communication is directly connected to its outcome. If the outcome fails, the communication as good as it never happened. It's almost like physics. You know how work is defined in physics? If you sit in one place, like if you watch TV or read a book, according to physics, you are fixed in one spot, you did not move, so no work done. In fact, even my mom would probably agree. But that's how it is. There is the subtle difference, which makes a huge difference in the end. Because I promise you, life is going to test your communication skills at some point or the other. In your relationship, in your family dynamics, at workplace, business, social life, community building, all kinds of things. And then you will either go into it all stressed out and hassled and an emotional mess, or you're going to have the skills, you're going to be calm and confident and direct. But that is going to require some learning, and that is what this channel is all about. So feel free to like and subscribe and be a part of this journey, because I consider myself a work in progress. I've been learning and teaching and learning some more, and I would love for you to be a part of this journey and contribute the way you deem fit. Either you listen, you can comment, you can send me suggestions, whatever you want. But I want us to be together in this, learning from each other, because talking requires one person, communication requires two.